èmi ìyá Mohbad promise Ọládiméjì Emmanuel Ayọ̀bámi mi ò kú o.
ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi èmi ló kàn ẹ lè sọ pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ mi ju èmi lọ torí pé èkejì mi nìyẹn. wọ́n wá ń sọ pé oríṣiríṣi mo wá ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ìròyìn mò ń gbọ́ wọ́n sọ pé mo sáré lọ sí.
Mohbad's father no try at all, even his mother, them no try at all, regardless of whatever it is that happened between both of them. I'm not going to talk about the record label because we know it's a dog eat dog, lion eat dog. That is the world out there. There are very powerful, strong, deep things that you're about to hear and you're about to see. You probably must have seen some couple of videos, you've probably heard this and that, but it seems people are not connecting the dots together. When Marley came into the music scene, it wasn't as if he's the only person. I mean, we've got a lot of artists with different genre. You know, we have different tunes, we have different, lyrics. Majority of the lyrics we all know have nothing moral in it. They are mostly immoral songs, and they are all about the same thing that most American music and their lyrics have. It is the same thing: money, drugs, and women. When I talk about women, you might be like, so what's the big deal about women? I mean, the degrading of women, the sexualizing of women. And when it comes to money, it's about get the quick cash, get this and that, all about stealing and, fraud and all of that. And the drugs aspect of it. Now, the reason I decided to start with this is for us to bring the dots together. A lot of fingers are pointed at Marley and also a man called Sam Larry. Sam Larry seems to be the muscle. He's the, the whip that goes around threatening, trying to put people in the box here and there. A young man passed away, Mohbad, and we heard some kind of mental issues that has to do with drug abuse, substance abuse. And also we started hearing voice notes, getting to hear voice. And you're going to see some videos and we'll bring all of this together so we'll understand what exactly is it. Because there are people who begin to say this is a spiritual thing, they are using them for sacrifice, and some might say, wait, let us step back and see deeper into it. What exactly is this? What I'm seeing is young men, young boys who are from humble homes, who believe that once they begin to sing, some of them have talent, some of them do not. They simply learn the art, from other people listening to something. They say practice make perfect. Anyway, majority of them want to fly high. They want to drive Bentley, cruise Range Rovers, and have houses somewhere on the island. They want all of this good life, and they see this as a means of getting out of poverty. Now, one thing I observed is this. This young man, Mohbad, somehow took care of his mother much more than his father. Why? I do not know. There are people saying their mother neglected them at the age of 15. The question we should ask is this: where did Mohbad's mother get money to live on the island in Lekki, in that beautiful looking house, whilst the father of Mohbad, a carpenter, is in a house that is, somewhere in Ikorodu? Why? Now, the answer to why it was already buried in a hurry, you are going to find out.
èmi ìyá Mohbad promise Ọládiméjì Emmanuel Ayọ̀bámi mi ò kú o.
ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi èmi ló kàn ẹ lè sọ pé ẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ mi ju èmi lọ torí pé èkejì mi nìyẹn. wọ́n wá ń sọ pé oríṣiríṣi mo wá ń gbọ́ oríṣiríṣi ìròyìn mò ń gbọ́ wọ́n sọ pé mo sáré lọ sí wọ́n ní mo sáré lọ ṣe gbá, wọ́n ní mo sáré lọ bọ̀wọ́. Sòwò ló máa jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà kan gbà mí, kán ṣàánú mi o. Ló jẹ́ kí n ní mo fẹ́ fi àkókò mi jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ pé kì í ṣe ìdùnnú mi àti pé mo sáré mo lọ sí àti pé wọ́n ní mo jẹ́ oníjàgídíjàgan. Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tó jẹ́ pé gbogbo àwọn tí mò ń gbọ́ yẹn ó ń bà mí nínú jẹ́ pẹ̀lú bó tó ṣe wà yìí. Màá tún máa parọ́ pẹ̀lú ọjọ́ orí mi.
Mohbad yóò ti go viral gan.
Tí wọ́n kó fara kan ṣé kí ló kàn.
Bọ̀ tó ti go fire but bàbá ẹ̀ wọ̀ ṣé kò mọ irú ọmọ tó bí ni.
Kò mọ ọmọ tó bí ni.
Before now.
Ìgbé ń dúró lábẹ́ rẹ̀ àbí ìgbọ́rọ̀ sí gèé délé rẹ̀. Ìgbọ́rọ̀ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé wàá lọ gbé sí kìíní sí kí ló pẹ̀ kí ló ń pè mọ́ṣúárì ò ní wá sí.
Kọ́táwọn yẹn náà tó ní ẹ̀kọ́.
Ebi ni mo gbà lóru mo stop ẹ ni. Lẹ́nu ẹ́bílẹ̀ bàbá yẹn wù wá báàjì kó gbà kó so lóńgbò. Ẹ̀fọn ní kìíní gbogbo ìfúdá ní kó lọ gbé mọ́ṣúárì owó dà. Ó ní nǹkan tó ń sọ fún mi mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ ẹni tó wó ni. Ìgbà tó tẹ́ pé ọmọ òkú.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ilẹ̀.
Mi ò gbọ́ nǹkan kan pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Okay. So ní ọjọ́ tó kù yẹn, báwo ni conversation yín? Bóyá ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ ni àbí wọ́n pè yín ni àbí báwo lẹ̀yin méjì jọ ṣe ní ọjọ́ yẹn? Bóyá ẹ bá sọ̀rọ̀ àbí ẹ jọ ṣe nǹkan kan.
Ní ọjọ́ tó kù mi ò bá sọ̀rọ̀.
Ta ló wá pè yín? Báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀?
Ìyá ẹ̀ ló pè mí nígbà tó di bí aago 4 kọjá sí bí aago 5 nírọ̀lẹ́ pé kí n wá lọ bá ọmọ mi o. Wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ó kú. Èmi tẹ̀ ní pé kó dúró dè mí kájọ máa lọ. Bí tí mo wà ní bus stop ó kọjá lára mi. Sòwò náà wá sátẹ̀lé. Sòwò títí a fi dé ibi tí wọ́n pè wá sí pé ká ti wá bá. Bàtà tí wọ́n á débi tá a ti ní ká wá bá. Wọ́n wà ní bus stop. Bus stop yẹn ni mo wà. Wọ́n á tún pè mí pé kí n padà sílé o, ara ẹ̀ ti yá. Mo wá fúnra ṣé bí àgbàlagbà ní bus stop yẹn ọ̀rọ̀ ṣápá London náà pè mí. Wọ́n á ní ara ẹ̀ ti yá kí n padà sílé. Èmi tí mo wá láti odidi Ìjẹ̀dẹ ní Ìkòròdú. Wọ́n á fẹsẹ̀ yìí pé màá ṣàdé ibi tí ó ń gbé. Lọ́jọ́ kan wá pọ̀ ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ ṣàkóso sí bus stop. Kí n lọ bá ní ilé tó ń gbé. Ìgbà tí mo dé ilé tó ń gbé, òkú ẹ̀ ni mo bá.
Ó ga o. But báwo lẹ ṣe wá ní ọjọ́ yẹn? Ẹ mọ̀ pé dádì, question pọ̀ gan. Àwọn ìbéèrè yẹn pọ̀ gan. Oríṣiríṣi ló ń sọ lórí social media. Oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ ló ń sọ. Wọ́n ní tẹ́ tún sáré lọ sín gan pé ọmọ tó ṣẹ̀ kú kinní kan. Kí ló dé tẹ́ fi tètè lọ sín náà?
Ní kálukú ohun tó kọjú sẹ́nìkan ẹ̀yìn ló kọ síbò yẹn. Àti wípé ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá irú ọmọ yẹn kì í ṣe òkú tí èèyàn gbé sílé tí ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ wà láyé. Ọjọ́ bá rí ibi wọlé. A ní pé àgbàlagbà ni mo lè máa wò pé jẹ́ kí n gbé ó yẹ kó gbé sí mọ́ṣúárì o, káwá gbà ń gbà báyìí o. Òun yẹn náà ọkùnrin mi ni a gbé kúrò nítorí wípé wọ́n ò gbé àyè sí ibi tí a sì sí yẹn.
Dádì, ibi tẹ́ ẹ sín sí yẹn, ìbéèrè pọ̀ lórí ẹ̀ gan ni. Torí wọ́n ń sọ pé ṣé odindi star ṣó yẹ kó sun irú ibẹ̀ yẹn? Kí ni ìdí tẹ́ fi gbé lọ sí irú ibẹ̀ yẹn?
Ṣé lórí ibẹ̀ yẹn, ilẹ̀ yẹn ẹyọkan ṣó yẹn ṣoṣoṣo ni mo mọ̀ mọ́. Ilẹ̀ ẹyọkan yẹn ṣoṣoṣo ni mo mọ̀ mọ́. Pẹ̀lú pé ilẹ̀ kan náà tí mo mọ̀ mọ́ ni. Lóòótọ́ náà rí ọ̀dà fún mi pé kí n fi kọ́ church. Torí a ti jọ ní àníyàn pé church ni a máa kọ́ síbẹ̀. Àti bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀kọ́ tí mo mọ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn. Ibi tí mo mọ̀ náà nìyẹn sílẹ̀ wà. Mo lè gbé lọ.
Welcome back. Now, we have other young dudes who are also on this race of making money, and they got into this industry, music industry, connected to a label here and there. Malian music, it was in vogue. It appealed to a lot of them. Drugs, money, women, sex, and all of that. It appealed to a lot of them. One of them is DJ Splash. They say he has mental illness, and that mental illness obviously stems from drug abuse. Audio records have been released. I heard of a woman who has been swearing and saying a lot of things, and I'm not going to play it yet. She swore a lot, accusing Naira Marley in the UK, not now in Nigeria, in the UK, her daughter, of associating with Naira Marley and acting abnormal. She's hearing voices, and she will go back to the same thing that she said she was not going to go into anymore. And what is this? Substance abuse. Substance abuse. Naira Marley has been accused of peddling this same substance in the UK. That is just an accusation. We've not seen any criminal record of that. That is what Naira Marley does in the UK. They say he's also into this, apart from fraud that he was arrested for, which is not yet, we don't know about that, and the music that he does. So this is just a common trait amongst many traits that you'll find among them. It's not something that only Naira Marley is doing, but because of the slavery that is in the industry, where they flash what does not belong to them, and being kept in perpetual slavery. It is not only in Nigeria, it's the music industry, where someone signs you to a label and the percentage is now 80-20, and it's pressing you hard. It's like a master and slave thing, pressing you hard to go out there and bring in the money, go on the tour, bring me the money. And once the artist decides not to, breaks out of it, it becomes a problem, because it seems to that person, the label owner or whoever, it seems like, wow, I've lost money. Through me, this guy became popular. And now that he has gotten it, he wants to run away and start shining. Now I'm a loser. That's when Sammy Larry comes in like, go better for now. This and that and that and that. This is a big problem, because a lot of people do not understand the music business, how it works. Many of these young guys, they are hungry. They want fame. They are broke. They are poor. They are from humble backgrounds, and they want to shine. They care less. They will say, let this record label owner or whoever, let this person buy my soul, take my soul, as long as I'm shining. And once they begin to shine and they begin to understand what it is, all of a sudden they are not happy with that, because now people know them. They now realize who they are, and they want to break free. And that's where problem begins. Problem begins. Just look at P-Square, the brothers, the twin, and their elder brother. What do you think broke the twins apart before they decided to come back and no one is talking about them anymore? Of course, they have aged. What are they going to sing about? What broke them apart is the same thing, the sharing quota. One of them said, why should our elder brother be taking money this much? Why are we going to divide money 3 ways? Is he singing? What is he doing? Are we not the one doing it? And the other one is prevailing over him, saying, no, it's our elder brother, let's do it. Let's give him. Let's give Paul. And they broke apart because of this. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. Now, Bella Shmurda also, and others have been, pictures have been shown of before and after, like, okay, with all the so-called houses and cars and all of that, why are you guys looking like this? They are looking like that because of alcohol abuse, drug abuse. That's why they are looking like that. Naira Marley, obviously, is living his own life with sense. It's just these ones that are not living their life with sense. Because Naira Marley got into the industry, used the privilege of coming from abroad, obviously have some change in his pocket. He has also here and there arranged himself. He wants to be a godfather. And people will definitely come to you. It's all over the place. These guys from humble beginnings, humble backgrounds, they have no sense at all. Now, Mohbad saw some of these things and tried to run out of it. It's the same thing that took Michael Jackson's life. Or you guys think this is a joke? They are screaming justice for Mohbad. This is the industry. What are they singing about? Even in the Christian music or religious music, either Islam, they have battles there. Not to talk of secular music that glorify things that are not godly. What are we talking about? What do you think took the life of Michael Jackson? A old Michael Jackson with all the money, fame, and popularity. What do you think ended him? Why do you think his doctor was arrested? What happened to Michael Jackson? Why do you think he was snuffed out? Why do you think he passed away? Until date, nothing has happened. Why? Do you think that the record label, why do you think they are saying that Michael Jackson hold them? Why? Do you think the parents of Michael Jackson couldn't say much again? It is the same thing. It is the same thing. There is a lot in that industry, and that business is master and slave. You are nobody. You want to be a star. You want to get there. You want to achieve. You want to be great. Regardless, and you get into it, you realize that you need to be part of the show. Is it that you are rugged, you need to join some conference, because, that's what the world is. You are a star, you have money, you need to go to a show, and you hope and believe that nobody harms you, that nobody throws something at you. You need to represent with some group of people, you need to settle some guys. This is how the industry is. You need your personal bodyguard, you need the police, you need this and that. This is how the industry is. The more money you get, don't forget that you are going out there, associating with people who, are into a lot of lifestyle. So justice is what we are hearing, which is a good thing. And, it is getting tense. It is getting tense. It is serious. Very much serious. So Bella Shmurda is also being looked at, and some are accusing family, some are accusing the record label. A lot of accusations are coming out, but it's a good thing that people are coming out and say justice for this, justice for that. Justice in what are we looking at? That's what we should begin to talk about. How are we looking at this issue of drug in our society? Or is Naira Marley that took his life? They threatened him. This is how it works. This is how it works. This is the same thing in politics. This is how it is. This is how it is. It is the artist, that person who is not popular, that wants to be popular, that needs to realize that if I get into this and I'm not careful, this is what will happen. What makes you think that Mace left that industry in the United States and left Puff Daddy? And just recently, Puff Daddy released most of their masters to them. After how many years? After 25 years, 30 years? Why do you think Mace said, I'm now a pastor, I don't want again? I'm a pastor, I don't want to sing or rap again. A very nice rapper. You think it's a joke? That is the United States of America, where people might say things work. Not to talk of people are screaming, it's Naira Marley. Naira Marley is Naira Marley. They kill him. They took his life. They are the one. It's Sammy Larry. They've been threatening him. That is how the industry is, and nothing is going to change it, regardless of how many justice for Mohbad. Because when you say justice for Mohbad, it needs to be this needs to be, they are going to do autopsy, the body exhumed, all of that, to check what happened. They are going to find traces of drugs. They are going to find a lot of things. And if it is spiritual, are they going to find anything in the hospital? No. So how is it that Sam Larry or Naira Marley, what actually did they do to him? They threatened him. They did a lot of things, which is something that is common, because they want to keep him down there, enslave him, and continually rape him. And since he said, no, I don't want to be part of this anymore, I want to be out of this. Well, if there was anything contract, why didn't they take him to the court? No. They just want to muscle on him, because there is no way they will be holding him down. And they felt that the only thing they could do is to use the street on him. And this is where we are today, where people are screaming justice for Mohbad. Justice for Mohbad. Let us deal with the drug in our society also. Because majority of these guys, they are high on colos. Yes, they are high on something or the other. That's the truth. That's reality. And obviously, most of them are living fake life. I'm not saying they don't get money, but what you see them display most of the time is just the record trying to give them that image, which is the same system, pattern in the United States. That's how it rolls. They want to show people that we have this and that. So it's deeper than that. I believe that if the government is ready, that is if the government themselves, they are not into the same thing that we are talking about. I mean, the abuse of substance here and there. Abba Kyari, you heard the story. You saw all of this. If they are not part of it. So, justice, why are they going to arrest Naira Marley to take Naira Marley to the court, or Sam Larry, and say, why did you threaten him? Were you part of it? No, I'm not part of it. Yes, he was part of our record label, but he wasn't acting right and that, so we decided to do this. It's not like anything happened to him. We didn't do nothing to him. We did not take his life. What else? What are the evidences that will be shown apart from the short clips? Yes, sentiment is high, but we need to look deeper. If you're a young artist, aspiring, in whatever part of Nigeria you are, whatever part of the world, if you're an aspiring artist, if you're someone who is trying to press to get something, Oga, put your head right. Know fully that when you get into it, there is a lot. Do not allow that pressure, that greed, do not allow it take over you. And if you know that associating with them will not give you what you want, keep pressing, do your things, get in, run out quickly before they suck you in. That's the truth, that's reality. Well, let us hope that the police will do the needful and we'll see where all of this is going to end. Zlatan, he knows a lot about the threat and it is clear, we've seen clips of it. He has helped several times. And they say Naira Marley has questions to answer. Sam Larry, all of them have questions to answer. And some other dudes, you know, many of them that are involved in that circle, they have questions to answer. The ones that are alive, they have questions to answer. But I know that there is one thing that connects majority of them together, that are artists. Naira Marley, every one of them, it is drugs, and nothing more. Substance abuse, that is just it. The rest of them cannot handle it. The Naira has sense. Being that he wants to be on top of the game, he has sense. And look at the way he speaks too. I don't think that is how he was born. Speak as if he's, I don't know. And that's how he sings. That is his style. And that is what appeals to a lot of people, because he shows to them like, this guy is always high. He's always high. So if you are there, you are drinking colos, mixing this one and that together, well, look at how many of them end confused, health issues, pressure, psychological issues, and maybe, who knows, demonic issues joined together. Maybe they will begin to, attach themselves to some spiritual thing here and there for them to shine, for them to grow further, for them to be protected, for them to be more famous. Who knows? Like and share this video, subscribe to this channel. See you guys in the next update.